Hello and welcome back to Kirsten's Cove. So last week I did my unpopular ACOTAR opinions, and like I said, this week is going to be unpopular bookish opinions. Let's go. Alright, starting off strong and pretty controversial. I actually love Colleen Hoover books, at least the ones that I've read. Are they the most amazing written stories? No. Are they the best stories out there? No. But I do really enjoy them. They're a fun, interesting, quick read. Are they all labeled correctly? No, I don't think It Ends With Us is a romance novel. But I think that I'm not looking for this super masterful, intricate writing. And when I read these books, I was in my master's program, and so I was already reading some high-level stuff. The books I read for fun, I didn't want to be like that, and I'm still like that. I'm still not ready for intricate thinking about what I'm reading type of books. That's not where I'm at, and if that's not where you're at, then Colleen Hoover might be good. My favorite is November 9. Reads like a Wattpad story, and that's exactly what I was looking for. And so I think that I understand why people may not be a fan of hers, and especially because she got so big and so popular. I get it, okay? I get it. But because I'm not looking for super high level reading, I think it's pretty good. And I do like her stories. Next one. I hate hardback books or hardcover books. Give me all of the paperback. I hate it. I do not want partially because one fell on my face when I was reading, and then after that, I will get it if I don't want to be patient enough to wait for the paperback to come out and I want to read the book. But I hate it. Stop it. I hate it. I saw this trend on TikTok start of this book buying bans, and oh my gosh, it saves me so much money. They don't work because there's always oh my gosh, this new book came out and everybody's talking about it and I want to read it, but I'm on a book buying ban. But I told myself if there was one that I wanted to, then I could buy it. You're still buying them. They don't work. Maybe it helps in the long run, and maybe you end up buying less books, but you're never just not gonna buy a book for 1 year. Sorry. I haven't seen it work for any person. If it works for you, that's amazing. I want to know how you did it. But especially I think it might have worked before with book talk of Fourth Wing comes out. What if you're in a book buying ban and you see all these people talking about a book better than ACOTAR? I mean, that maybe you love that, and now you want to read it and you don't want to feel behind. You're probably I don't know. Kind of not staying with it, but there's so many people who talk about how audiobooks and digital books that doesn't really count for reading goals, and you did. It counts. You're still reading the book. You're still consuming the book. It counts. For me, you will never see a book review 3 stars or lower, because if it is like that for me, I've already DNF'd it. I didn't finish it. I just stopped reading it and moved on. So you will probably only ever see 4 or 5 star reviews. You might see a 3-star review of something that after a while I look back on it and I'm oh, you know what? That wasn't as good as I actually thought it was at the time. That's the only time you'll ever see a 3-star review from me. But other than that, I gave up on the book. I will only enjoy things that I like because it's not worth my time. I already don't have a lot of time to read, and that's not worth my time. Not getting upset, or I don't think you should get upset if someone likes something that you don't. I like Colleen Hoover books. Don't get upset with me because I like Colleen Hoover books. Don't be upset with someone and take someone down for something that they enjoy. I think we've spent too much doing that as a society, and growing up, there's so many times that I didn't do things that I liked because other people told me that they didn't like them. It's pointless. Stop it. And then also the other way around. If I say that I don't like something. I recently, in my book club, we were reading a book that I just could not get through. And I was just I understand why you like it. I just can't do it. This is not my type of book. And they were yeah, that's totally fair. And was still able to contribute to a discussion about it. The best that I could, because I DNF'd it because I just couldn't do it. That's totally okay. Ah, um, the herd mentality of just reading popular books that you see online or the ones that are super popular on TikTok is perfectly okay. You don't need to find all of the indie authors and discover a new book that no one else has. If that's what gets you to read a book and that's the best way or easiest way for you to find books, awesome. Great. That's awesome. I love that, and you are still reading books that you end up enjoying, and that's all that matters. You don't need to buy the whole series before you read the first book. You don't. You also don't need to buy the whole series again if they come out with new covers. No. Organizing your bookshelf by color makes zero sense to me. If you're just doing like one bookshelf, like that you have somewhere else, that okay, fine. But splitting up series, nope, 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 no. I cannot. I don't know how you find anything. Mine is organized by a few different ways because I have a few different bookshelves. I have mine organized by like I have like boxes, or one of my bookshelves is like boxes. So those are like different, like my favorites, and then on the bottom I have my TBR and my favorites from each genre, and then my other bookshelf is just by author, by who, books that I've read, and then my TBR is also by author. I don't understand. It's like genre and then author. Okay, so my last one. This is kind of a short video, I guess. Or sorry, I have two more. You don't need all of the like gadgets, like the thumb thing to read. Like, no, you don't need it, and it's okay if you don't have it. Yeah. All right, and my last one, authors. This one is a little bit more for authors. If you are going to have a book that's longer than like 500, 600 pages, split it in two, because who can hold those like 800, 900 pages books? I had to get Tower of Dawn and Kingdom of Ash, which are both like 800 some pages, digitally because I could not, like, my hands were hurting trying to read this book. Split. I would much rather read like more in a series that were all shorter because it was like easier to get through than less books in a series, but they are giant, because like looking at it is so intimidating. Okay. I don't know about you, but I think that is it. Let me know if you have bookish unpopular opinions, or just opinions about books, or what you think about my bookish unpopular opinions. If you would like to see more, feel free to like and subscribe. Got lots of bookish and TV content coming your way. Next week will probably be TV content, since this week and last week were both bookish. But you never know. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you next week.